Live.
Just kidding.
Do the flash.
Let me see. I know we're live, but you know this thing has a little hold up.
Delay for the live audience.
Yeah. I don't know if it's live or not. Oh yeah, it's on now. Oh, there's already a bunch of comments too.
What's up, Cricket? What's up, everybody? I'm back. My bad for yesterday. It was his fault.
Yeah, right.
He never contacted me. He want to do all this shit alone.
Yeah, right. I called you how many times?
A bunch. I was knocked out. I'm old. When I sleep for hours.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna read some of these comments. I'm backed up. Um, Hey, Cricket, saludos from the 818 Valley. God bless you, big bro, you and the family. Thanks for your positive message. That's from Matt. That's a dude
Matt,
from I think that's it. Yeah, 818. That's a dude that, well, he's always on. He's a he's a good como le dicen, follower, subscriber.
subscriber.
Yeah, he's always with us. Mark Ramos put hi. ZG put stand up. AZ stand up. Edwin Reed put what's good. What's going on, Raza? Send mines from Raza Fu. Matt put, hey, Chopper, good to see you too, bro. Saludos, ese.
Yo.
Mr. Goyo Longoria, órale, que hubo. ZG put, Chopper got a Red Bull today.
Yeah.
Joseph Silva put, when is last time he spoke to Chino Kanui? Because he's talking to me. I'd have to say, what year is this? 2021?
Yeah.
uh,
Me being old.
It was probably, man, brother, over 10 years. Over 10 years at least. Jojo Arizona, saludos, carnales. Cubo from Texas, that's from Joseph Silva. Sunny Anaya, but what's up, gentlemen? You guys know homies from Oxnard, Cali. You know anybody from there, brother?
Nope. Oxnard.
My bad. My Ruka's texting me, so I'm a little distracted, but I just told her I'm live, so Hakatela.
Stop tripping.
That'll be the end of that.
Tell them you're with your number one.
Yeah.
I'll always be your number one. She'll be number two always.
She already knows. 56 can't sleep like that, bro. Gotta stay trusha. That's what Norma G said.
56.
How close enough, bro.
No, it's not close enough.
Random cat put what it do.
What it do? What it do? What it be do?
Mr. Goyo Langoria, ahora le quiero my brother Salinas Norte Califas. All right. This fool. Oh, there's Raza fool and there's this fool. What up from Tucson in the casa? Much love. All right.
Tucson.
David Chavez, Cubo Chopper and Manuel from South Phoenix. All right now. He keeps using my government name.
Why do people always say that? The government didn't give you that name. Your mama did.
That's true, right? I heard that earlier today and I wondered, and that's why it came out like that's why I said that.
I tell everybody, a government name. No, it's not. It's the name your mama gave you.
I guess because I mean it's on a government document, right? The birth certificate.
Yeah, but still, the
Yeah,
government didn't put it on there. Your mama did.
that's true.
And what other name would you go by?
Cricket. Boom.
No, my bad.
What's going on, homie? Much respect from the SGV. All right, San Gabriel Valley. Do you feel the Arizona Emma is more treacherous than Cali Emma, or it's the same?
Not even close.
No. Cali has
History.
a lot more history. Those are some, murder's murder, brother. But they've been doing it longer, obviously, and they I guess doing it longer and doing it more, or how would you put that, bro? Like,
It was, they were a lot more organized back in the days. Back in the 70s and 80s, they were way more organized than the Arizona Emmen.
yeah,
They had the good solid relationships with the ABs in the Fed system and throughout the state system.
yeah,
Um, all that came from California to Arizona when we aligned with the ABs out here or out in Arizona. But their relationship from the top heads from each side, I mean, it was tight, you know.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I like. I mean, it's well known. Arizona, when it comes to that, was probably about 15, 20 years behind. Um, and the organization it was not like obviously Califas ended up having the Sureños and all that, and Arizona didn't have that on the streets. There was never really a presence for a long time. When you got locked up, everybody was basically ski now or whatever, and then you got out and you would supposedly you're going to continue that. Most people didn't. There wasn't a lot of obligation there, so it's just not the same. Yeah, there's no comparison there. It's different. Obviously, if you're doing time in Arizona, and you're in bad in any and you have issues with the Arizona MA, then to you the treachery is going to come to you.
yeah.
Um, but and vice versa with Cali. But if you're trying to put the two to get to look at them side by side, yeah, that's apples and oranges, bro. It's not the same thing. Uh,
like you said, with the Califas, they had the Sudeños out
mhm.
there, and it was all the Sudeños at one time. Arizona had the Barrios.
Yeah,
You were from a barrio and you were a carnal, so your barrio back, you had your esquina from your barrio.
yeah.
So I mean, that's just the way it worked like that.
And half of them weren't worth the damn either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just really the ones that were really trying to become parte that were doing all the stuff. I mean, you didn't have a whole clique of dudes that were just gonna put in work for you because you were a carnal. Uh, Unless they were looking for some kind of recognition or trying to get that, it was. I mean, they weren't obligated, so you couldn't force them either. It just was what it was. Uh, do the two of you have any personal goals that you could share with us? That's from Raza Fu. Personal goals. Um, I mean, as far as what, brother? Kind of elaborate on that question for me, because if you're talking about in life in general or whatever, um, I think I've reached some of the goals that I just wanted to have a free life out here. You know what I mean? And I got that. So it's hard to I'm not gonna sit here and say that my goal is to be a lawyer or a doctor. I mean, it's never gonna happen.
It's
Um,
not.
nah, I'm not good in school, bro. Um, but at the end of I mean, if you my the goals that I do have, and actually me and Chop were talking about this earlier, I would really like to get a nonprofit organization going where, and I don't even know how it would work or how we would do it, but just kind of something where we could, because we were saying, like, let's say I want to fly, I get invited to another state to go talk to a juvenile facility about, kids. And they want me to go out there, and me and Chop to go out there and talk to them. You're talking about flying out there, spending 2-3 days talking to these kids, coming back. Well, I just lost, I just spent feria on my flights, on my hotel. I lost 3 days of pay from work. It's just not sustainable in the long term. I don't have feria like that. So that's what we were kind of thinking. If we can, if there was a way to have a nonprofit organization where we could use, like the feria was, we could use it to do those type of things and not have to worry about our families and stuff too, not having what, we like to give them also, the roof over their heads and all that. So as far as the goal is concerned, something like that, just the financial freedom to do what we really want to do. This is the first step with the YouTube. I think we can reach a lot of people, but we can't reach the kids that are in juvenile hall that are on the verge of graduating to do worse if there's no no cutoff. So that's that's a goal that I would have. What about you, Chop?
That's the same thing, like we were talking about it. And I mean, it's all about the funding. If I need to go out that way, or you need to go out this way, or another state reaches out, you know, I've already been invited to the prison systems out here to go speak. And that's going to happen real soon, within the next, I don't know, month or so. But I got to work out the details with the Department of Corrections out here. Um, and I'm going to try to reach out to some of the juvenile halls once I get my foot in. Well, I got my foot in already. So, and then with some of the people that I'm connected with, I'm getting connected with, I'm going to talk to them about how do I go about, or how do we go about um, making putting together a nonprofit organization that could fund us from for doing this type of work. So, um, I mean, that's one of my goals right there. Um, Another goal that I put in place a while back, once I got locked up on this Fed case, was becoming sober. And I've been sober. I've drank a couple beers here and there, but I've as far as the drugs, um, I've been drug free for over 3 years now. June 15th of 2018, and that's a goal I work on every day to stay clean. So
Yeah.
that's big for me right there.
What's up, carnal? It's good to see you guys doing your thing. That's from Freedom Liberty. Uh, GT. You guys know if there was anyone made from the city of Buckeye? I don't know. You know anybody, bro?
Buckeye, Arizona. Who was out there in Buckeye?
I mean, back then Buckeye was rinky dink nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know it's grown a lot. It's actually a big city now, and there are things going on.
There was somebody from Buckeye. I can't remember who it was.
A Cardal?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember.
Buckeye. Yeah.
I don't remember one, but yeah. Jojo AZ put, was there an Indio running through Tucson or Yuma? Was there an Indio? I don't get the question.
Carnal, Inyo, Tucson.
Yeah, yeah. Can you guys remember any bad calls you totally disagreed with but had to hit them anyways? Um, can you, bro?
Oh, I mean, I didn't with Joaquin with One Eye Jack. I didn't. I mean, I didn't. I didn't like doing it, but I had to do it. You know what? What do you want to smile? You think I enjoyed that?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, but that I mean that one right there because that was put all on me too.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I have any of those. I mean, I've been. Oh man, I'm trying to think, bro. I I I can't remember. I'd have to go through and think about them real good. Um,
Carlos Garcia.
what what about? Hey, bro, I regret everything I've done. I mean, as far as I disagree with all the stuff I've done. Anybody I ever hit, the murders that I committed. I disagree with them all. The At the time that they were done, however, if we're talking about that, um, they weren't bad calls. I mean, there was reasons for why they were done. Now, looking back, obviously, it's a sick mind that can believe that. You know what I'm saying? These are supposed to be my carnales. Um, Actually, only two of them were carnales that of people that I touched. Um, and then the other ones, they're tangentially involved some way or another. So do I disagree with those? Yes, absolutely. I wish I would have never done them. I wish I would never been a part of it. All of that. Um, but if we're strictly speaking on the llamada that was called at the time and whether it was there were good calls or bad calls or any of that, I don't believe. I think every one of them there was a reason for it.
There was just justification.
Yeah, there was justification in the minds of in the game that we were all playing.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way. So Spence, I mean cricket, David Chavez. I just clowning with you, bro. Uh, T Rilla, what's good, homie? Cricket and Chop. Shout out to me. I just received my benefits from my new Hale. Papa's got a brand new bag, you know. All right, nice. Benefits at the job. That's some good shit.
Yeah.
S.F. Riddler, how does it feel to have to be protected and hidden by the gobierno? I don't know. Government ain't hiding or protecting me.
Me
Uh,
either.
I don't have any protection from any government. I just live my life and I do me. Obviously, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna go to a bar with ex convicts that want to whack me, but you know what I mean. And I don't see it. That's just being not stupid. Um, but but
The ones are in the game. Their life is more uh, in threat than ours.
that's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. You'd have to ask someone that's actually hidden and protected by the government. So we're not.
Shit, I wish I was. I wouldn't have to worry about no money.
Right? Norma G put, I'm 56, bro, not calling you a ruco.
Órale. I'm close though. 53.
Jojo Arizona put, what year did Chicanos really start to dominate the Pinta? Early on, right? I mean, early 70s at least.
60s, 70s, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's, I think a lot of that just has to do with the numbers. Um, the Arizona's right by the border. Of Chicanos were, that was it. It was what it was. Um, and then they were. I mean, I don't know if you can say they were more treacherous. I think you can. They were the
Yeah.
ones putting in the work. Yeah. So were the big homies upset when that black vato Lil Bobo from Eastside 9th Street beat up Carnal Chunky and Winslow? Is it true he took his chain? Why didn't he get hit for that? Um, I heard about that. Did you hear about that, bro?
No.
No. Yeah, I heard about that, but whether they were upset, um, I think if it's a one-on-one fight, bro, he just lost a fight. I'm not sure if there definitely shouldn't be any repercussions for the dude that beat him up. He's just a better fighter. I
Yeah.
get, I get the, all that you're not supposed to put hands on a carnal and all that, but hey, it's a heads up fight. All's fair. I'm not sure about anything besides that. Um, about him taking his chain, I don't know, bro. If I don't know if he did or not. I mean, I wasn't there. You sound like you know more than me, so I guess it could
So
be.
he's saying that a non-carnal took a carnal's chain.
Yeah, I guess he beat up Chunky and he beat up Chunky and he took his chain in Winslow.
Oh, I don't know.
Why didn't Chunky get hit for that? I guess, or I guess why didn't the other about little Bobo from 9th Street get hit for that?
Yeah. If that was the case, one of them would have.
Yeah, but you know what? I think this what he's talking about too happened in like 2000 or 2001, 2002, sometime. I think because remember that's around the same time when Duke was over there in Winslow and that Hale happened. You know what I mean? So that I think that was 2002. So it had to be around those years. Yeah, I'm not sure the circumstances surrounding it though.
Duke.
Huh?
What was Duke's name?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know.
It was. I was with him in Cimarron back in the days.
Anyway, what's up with Lil Man Metzgar? Francisco is asking. From what I heard, he's out there in Phoenix doing his thing. I'm not sure. I mean, he's not parte no more. He's done with that. He walked away also, and he's on the same boat we on. But why don't you become a journalist? That's basically what you vatos are doing. Elaborate on your life, except doing it in a ghetto version. Um, I have no aspirations to be a journalist. I don't want to. I don't want to broadcast news stories or talk about um, any. I mean that's not my. I'm doing it the way. Well, I'm doing what I know how here. Hopefully that so these kids can hear it and maybe eventually it'll lead to something bigger and better where we can actually touch these kids personally. So a journalist, I'm not. I mean, I don't want to just tell stories or just say what. I mean, that's not my. That's not a goal of mine.
Right. Mine either.
Huh? Yeah. Was Sinner? Damn it! It jumped on me. Let me find it.
Moving too quick.
Now, when you don't follow it for a minute, they load up, and then when you try to go down, it just jumps to the next one. Was Sinner in good standing when he did the gangland thing? I think he was already in hot water. There was questions behind what he had done on the phone call, and I think that's why he did the gangland thing. I think he was trying to send a message that he was still down and in it and all that. And obviously, that was mistake number two.
That was my guy, man. I like Sinner.
He was crazy, bro. I couldn't hang out.
Anytime I asked him to do anything, he was on it. He was like, he was there.
Yeah, he was nutty. Um, did you vatos ever do time with norteños from Califas? Salinas. You, brother?
Just one back in what year was it? It was the 90s, maybe 91. In Cimarron, there was a norteño over there.
Yeah. I
That
did a few. I did time because like I said, I went in the feds. I was with a few norteños that also walked away from their thing. So
yeah.
um, there was a vato named Chango, uh, Weasel. He had an artichoke tatted on his neck. I don't know what barrio. I guess his neighborhood out there in northern Cali, they're like artichoke farmers or something.
Meadows.
And he had that artichoke on his neck, but they called him Weasel. Um, who else was the Big Dave? They called him Rock. He was there. There was a few of them, man.
Yeah, I just remembered there was a few of them in the feds too.
Yeah. Uh, Norma G put fundraiser, bro. Yeah. Well, kind of what we're doing here.
Yeah,
uh,
donate. We need your help.
yeah. I wonder what we could do, bro. I mean, honestly, I mean, there's got to be a way where, like I told you earlier, some kind of grant we can put in for nonprofit organization. Well, I don't know. We got to figure that out. But
Yeah, I'll talk to some people too. And well, I got this guy right here. Um, he's a Senate majority on the whip here in where I'm at.
oh yeah,
He said if I ever need anything, go ahead and call him. He's one of the senators that I met when I did that speech,
yeah.
and I think we might be able to get some assistance from there too.
Yeah. Sonny Ayaz Anaya said, if you're invited to speak somewhere, you should have a contract that requires them to fly you out, pay you for your hotel, and also pay you for speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um, like I said, we're on the beginning steps of all that. Right now, we're just trying to do it right here, talk and see if we can touch some kids. Like I said, um, we got our email. You guys can see it going through right here on it's going across the screen.
did did I send you that video of me doing that speech?
No, not
I
yet.
didn't. You don't? Do you got a Facebook?
No.
I could only. I think I had to
Yeah,
send it.
I do. I got one I don't mess with, but you could send me something.
I'm gonna send it to your Facebook, and then you can put it on the
Yeah, we
put it
can
out.
post. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
post.
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. Um, so anyway, like I was saying, we got an email that's scrolling on the bottom of the screen for any youngsters or anybody that's you know on that path. You want to talk about our lives and what brought us to what we did and all that. Um, Give us that chance, man, to break it down to you and maybe change your mind on what you're going for. Mr. Goyo Longoria put congrats, Chopper. Random Cat put congrats, Chopper.
gracias.
Rasa Fu said you guys answered the question perfectly. Appreciate that. I don't remember what these are from 20 minutes ago. Because let me try to run some through go a little faster on these questions, on these comments. Michael Franchese is a great example of a motivational speaker who was paid to speak, which you guys could absolutely do great at. Yeah, I mean we're on the path. We're trying. We're starting, and the main thing is just that's the Southwest is a section I think of the U.S. that's not focused on too much, and specifically the raza. A lot of the kids, man, don't have a lot of people to and not look up to, but at least listen to and hear about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The truth. Right now in the barrios, people are growing up thinking these veteranos that did all this time and that are now sitting at their mom's house drinking on the front yard are the homies to look up to. Um, there's more to life than that. And all them little war stories from the Pinta that makes everybody, cackle and shit, all these kids thinking that that's the way to go. There's other stories that they need to hear
Mhm.
uh, that'll tell you the truth about all that. These vatos get out and they talk about it like they were a part of it and all that. But I'm telling you right now, if they were a part of it, they were really doing all that. They wouldn't be sitting out there on their porch talking about it now.
Yeah.
The ones that were really a part of it, that were really involved, those are the ones that are dead in the Pinta still and never getting out on someone's lista on PC somewhere, and probably gonna be on, in the joint the rest of their life anyway. So I mean, that's the truth that needs to be told.
Mhm.
Mark World put, "Is that a white guy?" Mark World, Chopper is white.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, dropouts? LOL, I just almost got my phone jacked by the manager at the Fries. Bobby B. Don't make me pull your cover, Bobby. You don't want to go there. Any brothers made from any northern Arizona cities? Yeah, Shark. Wasn't he Sharky? He was from Flagstaff. The one that tattooed. He tattooed the patch on Sinner's chest.
Yeah.
There's probably some more too, but I don't remember. I don't know. Let me get through some of these comments a little quicker. I'm trying to get every single comment, and we're way behind. There's someone from Buckeye. His stepson got into a little trouble with another homie a few years ago. Lots of dropouts after dropping out of the gang life say they felt the weight lifted off. Was true with you guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's just normal. I don't think that's distinct to dropouts. I think normal people have a job that's too stressful and they quit and go to another job. They say a weight was lifted. I mean, it's just what, it's just, part of the psychology of man, I think. But yeah, you feel that. You feel free almost.
Yeah.
I thought your goal was to not let them burnt burros get the drop on you and stick you in the pescuezo with a pico.
He's talking about you.
ST Rilla. Okay, you on Chopper side on that shit, huh? Okay.
It didn't really do nothing to him. Is it big old fat thick ass neck?
Well, I'll tell you what, that was my goal. I didn't accomplish it.
Hey, you know when that guerra started with the paisas, I was the first one that they try to hit in SMU too, in SMU.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to spear me through the hoyos. I knew it was going down. And I just always walked to the shower with a towel wrapped around my neck.
Yeah.
And that day, I heard them talking. Well, I let Monchi know. And then Trigger said, "Hey, it's about to go down. They're gonna get me." So I walked upstairs. No, I lived upstairs in one corner. He lived in the other corner. And when I went past them, I already knew he was going to do it because he covered up his light. So on the way out, because the Jura's right there also, the Chotas escorting you to and from the shower.
Yeah.
I walked towards the rail a little bit, and that's when he slung the spear out, and it got stuck. It got stuck in the oil, the spear, and it just barely hit me on the side of the head right here on my temple. But it was just a paper clip. No, not a paper clip, but a staple.
You remember when they shot Chino Mike in the nose?
Yeah, they right through his nose.
Yeah.
But it was me, and then a couple of days later it was Pablo. And then that's where they messed up, man. They threw shit on Pablo. Coming out of the showers, they doused his ass, and he was getting ready to get out. He was getting ready to get out in a couple of weeks. And when he got out, pobrecitos, them Pisces didn't have a chance.
I heard about that.
Man,
Yeah,
he made a whole cemetery of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I heard about that. Does the Texas Mexican Mafia work with the Arizona and Cali, or are they their own gang pretty much? As far as I know, they're their own.
And they don't even call them Eminem, or they call M-E.
Yeah, they're not. The administration calls them the M or Mexican Mafia, but their name is the Mexicana Me. It's
Yeah.
EMI. Yeah.
EMI.
Um, hey, Cricket, why did Arizona use the same name as the California Mexican Mafia? But that's something that happened in the 70s. I'm assuming because of the status that it already brought. The name already had what would you call it, status or something.
Yeah.
Um, and there was California dudes that were hitting the joint at that time. Well, one specifically, Manny from Temple, Alvin Sanchez, and so they were hearing about that that name, and the M. They had been hearing about that Clica and Califas, and so I just think it was the natural name to take on. They just did it. From that, I would say.
And
Uh,
Chapulín and P-Boy.
yeah, and they came later, but yeah, it was just, I don't know. I guess it's like anything else. There's so many. If you look at a bunch of other gangs in Arizona and in other states, you can go to freaking New York has 18th Street and MS-13, and those are California-based prisons. I mean, California-based gangs. Um, People just take on names that are already there. Homeboy will move to another state and start, hanging out with dudes and tell them, hey, let's call you guys what we were back home. And, it just is what it is. Cricket, who is the dude talking so tough on his channel? He's bald with a goatee. Who is that clown? Seems like he was playing ball at one time.
Never playing ball. That's your carnal.
You're stupid, fool. Ever hear of Little Joe? Not sure where he was from. Where was Little Joe from? The South Side?
Cano.
No, the one that when they killed Gremlin. The last name was Encano, right?
Little Joe.
Little Joe that helped with when they killed Gremlin.
Little
It was
Joe.
Flaco, Little Joe, and Monchi.
Oh, Little Joe. Damn.
Last name Perez.
No, it was did he help? It was because it was Flaco, Monchi,
Little Joe, and
Little
then
Joe.
and Dirty Dan was on the table watching.
Yeah.
And then they all went to trial, but they also took Buddy and
Yeah. There
Buddy.
were like 7 of them, was it?
Yeah, because they also took Buddy to trial, and they took Sleepy from Avondale.
Was it not? No. What's his name? Damn, what the hell was his name? He was the first sargento ever made. Big dude. Him and Flaco ended up locking up together.
Oh, Olivas, David.
David. Yeah.
I don't know if did he get indicted on that too? I don't think so.
No.
We can ask Bobby. Bobby B.
Oh, Bobby B. Yeah, he would know.
I want to know about the Texas M, and no one ever talks about it. Hey, yeah, Mark, I don't know much about them. That's why I don't talk about them. I talk about what I know about. I don't know much about the Texas M.
The thing is with the Texas M, they were the first ones to break the code of silence when they let them Ted Koppel in the Supermax out there, and they all the Texas M like spilled their guts on everything, all the way up to the top dog in their organization.
Yeah.
And after that, they had got a green light on them from all the other MS from Arizona and Califas, mostly from Califas because they rep the name over there and they did what they did. So, and that was in the 90s. Sometimes they were just like segregated from all the familias.
A convict's perspective came on, said he's tapped in. That's it's either Flaco or Rojo. T Rilla, regarding that government protection question they asked you, oh man, I was gonna ask you to meet me at the Purple Turtle for wings. That's it, my treat. Nah, I go to Sevilla's. A convict's perspective. What's going on, my brother? That's from Goyo. T Rilla put Eric Islas' YouTube channel is Warrior Poet. He's a vale verga. Don't pay him no mind. That's T Rilla. What about 27th Ave? Jojo Arizona's asking. 2727 Westside Finiquera? Is that what you're talking about? Any stories of Emmett business in Bullhead City? I have family from there. Not that I know of.
Bullhead City, I used to go there all the time fishing with my dad.
Yeah. Kid DG put LOL, cricket looks high as fuck. Chinese eyes. Nah.
Open your eyes, Gino.
I ain't high. Cricket, tell your story and everyone in it. Okay. Or we can get wings at Michelle's on 43rd. Fuck no. Michelle's, that's where I went with Sinner, bro.
He said, fuck no.
I was there.
Hey, who is this? Who knows your spots?
Everyone knows Michelle's bar, bro. That
Not me.
You've been locked up, fool. That's where Sinner killed that old man. Bro, we're partying. Like, we're just there drinking. They're playing pool. The old man is just cabuleando, starts like clowning them, but he's just playing pool. Man, Sinner, it was so dumb. Yeah. After that, he cost him, bro. We're not partying. When it's time to go put in work, call me. But I'm not going nowhere with you, fool. Come to my house. No, I'm not running away from you doing some crazy stuff every damn night.
Killing everybody.
He's crazy. Dumb crazy. What was the hardest part of being back into society? Hey, bro, did you have any issues when you first got out? I mean, as far as trying to acclimate?
Hell no. I loved it. It was just like, damn, this is where I belong.
Yeah.
I should have done this a long time ago.
You know, to be honest, bro, my first couple months, I drank a lot. I started drinking a lot. Huh?
I remember you telling me.
Yeah, it was every day and bad, bro. Like, I was buying like gallons of vodka and the big cans of pineapple juice. I would just walk around all day with a cup of that, just drinking, bro. And got to the point where Maruca was getting pissed off at me, you know what I mean, like tripping. And yeah, I don't know if I was trying to cope or if it was just catch up. I don't know, because I wasn't partying, bro. It was just like we go to the movies, bro. I'm taking my damn cup of vodka with, you know what I mean? It was just, I don't know, brother. It was a trip. But I eventually, about 3-4 months after I got out, I stopped. And I don't drink no more, huh?
You know how much I drank since I did 5 beers.
Yeah.
Exactly 5 beers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've drank a beer in a couple years now. I just don't drink anymore just because. But yeah, it was a trip at first, man. And I don't know if it had anything to do with just getting out or not. But I don't have any of those stupid ass stories that people try to play like they're real, you know, sensitive to the free world where they can't put their back to people at McDonald's. I don't give a damn. I said,
yeah.
That's just movie. That's movie shit and vatos that want to pretend. You know, I've seen them. I did time shows, and the vato did 3 years, and his parents pick him up, and he can't sit with his back to the hell out of here, man. Anyway,
for real, a lot of people that I tell that I did so much time in prison, they think I'm lying because I don't act like I've ever been in prison.
Yeah. Did Chopper ever meet Pete Boy Moreno, and does he have any good stories on him? Did you ever meet?
The only one I met was Bojorquez, Jesse. I used to talk to him almost every day in the rec pen.
JB.
Oh
Jojo,
yeah.
Jojo put Michelle's. Mr. Goyle put cricket. That was Mario Diaz from Castroville with the artichoke behind his ear. Yeah. Yeah, that's who it was. They call it a weasel. Yeah. Do you guys know Gordo from Eastside LCM? I think he snitched on some of the big homies in 2008, 2009. I was gone by then, bro.
Gordo.
West side of Phoenix put Duke from 35th. Was Duke from 35th?
Yep.
Yeah. Convict's Perspective. Yep. Weasel de Castro. Yeah, that was him. That was Weasel. I remember he told me the story with he had his he had a store, like a clothing store, and he they booked him, bro. He was slinging dope. He had like he had his own store and everything, and they booked him. But yeah, he walked away también. Maruka tried to call me.
Tell her
What's up, fellas? Emmett Chronicles back to back, and it ain't even my birthday, Michael Gallego. Yeah, we had to come back on because Chopper left you guys hanging, man.
I was tired.
You know,
I was so tired I fell asleep with my clothes on, my pants and my belt, everything. I woke up like that. I was like, damn, what the hell?
Once they get that age.
Then I looked at my phone and Cricket blew me up last night like 10 times. You know, bro,
because we were
I'm going on, bro.
Hey, we're supposed to come on Friday.
Yeah, you never called me.
Yes, I did. Look at your phone.
Friday? You did never call me Friday.
I text you. Look at it.
You almost made me say the N word. No.
Why would you ever say that dumbass shit? Bobby B put the Wheelo hit was wrong. Yeah, but I didn't hit him.
Me either.
Wheelo, the celebrity boxing versus warrior poet. Oh man, a convict's perspective. What's up, Big Flaco? I send mines, my brother. I really think that you guys are protected, especially when you're kicking knowledge to these youngsters and not from the government, but the Lord Almighty.
Hey, gracias. I like that.
You ever met Wheelo Rivera? He was killed in 06, I think.
Wheelo Rivera.
I don't know who that is. There's another Wheelo from the Cofields that I know about. Was there any other Wheelos, bro?
No, the only one I knew was Wheelo.
Yeah, they got killed in Santa Rita.
9th Street. Was he from 9th Street?
Yeah. Damn, I did a whole show on him, but yeah, I don't know. Bobby B could tell us.
I remember when they were all in Cimarron in 90, 91. And the Carnales at the time, somebody knows about this that's on the air right now because he was there. They were like going crazy, just like taxing everybody. And this was before I was even a Carnal. This was before Monchi was a Carnal. And but I was in line to be a Carnal. And the Wheelo and a couple other Carnales that were there, Pancho, who was it? Gila Monster. They were all there, and they kept on just taxing vatos over and over, especially Pancho and Gila Monster. And we stood up to them one time because they kept on like, man, we need more. I said, man, they paid their respects. Let them. I mean, you're gonna make them stop getting the bringing in anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And then I remember when Randy ended up showing up, and Randy already knew I was there through RJ and some of the carnales in SMU one. So when Randy ended up showing up, he came looking for me, and I said, look, man, this is what's going on over here. This BTR. This Vato's doing this. This Vato.
Snitching ass.
But hey, I did it in front of everybody. I didn't. I mean, because it was wrong. I mean, it shouldn't have been going like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, T Rilla, hit me on that email, bro. That's the best way, and I'll get back at you. I actually got a few emails last night that I got to respond to. Um, yeah, Rich, is Mundo alive? Yes, he is. Right or wrong, the game is the game. Bobby B, yeah, that's true. Mr. Goyo put real talk. Michael Gallego, did any of the old Emmett kill any of the new? Jesse Bojorquez has 2 charges. He got life for on deadly assault by prisoner. This is apart from the 2 cops he killed. Yeah, JB also assaulted 2 other cops on another thing. Him and someone else. JB, they refused to lock down when the cops came. They stabbed him, but they didn't kill them. That's the other deadly assault by prisoners. And then I think also JB. No, it was Pete. That was a different one. So yeah, I don't think JB ever killed any of his enemies like that. He killed those 2 cops that the Maury and the other one that Buckeye yards are named after, and then he stabbed 2 other cops later on down the road.
That was in CB6, I think.
Yeah, everything was in there. I'm pretty sure. But I'll pull out the. I was starting a profile on JB where I had pulled all this stuff out. It's just going to be real short. That's why I haven't even released it. But I'll put something together and maybe just put it out on the community just so you can see what I'm talking about. I think I know Sharky. Did he have a little tattoo shop in Mesa? I don't know about in Mesa. He has one in Flagstaff. I'm not sure about Mesa. Jesse Borges killed 2 COs, Maury and Buckley. Did the cops ever beat him over this? His profile picture shows his eye fucked up. How did his eye get fucked up, bro? Have you seen his vocal?
Yeah, he looked in the mirror and he was so ugly at the time it just started melting. No.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to his eye. I'm sure they beat his ass for killing them 2 cops. You got to best believe that.
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Come on, he killed 2 cops, bro. Remember Captain Cordova?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they whooped him.
But that was in the, let me see, 70, 71, about 73, 74.
When the 2 cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, way back then, 70. That's when he had come back and he was only doing like a 2-year bid or something, bro.
They were all sniffed out on fucking Pintura or glue. Him and what's his name? Because there was 2 of them.
Jojo Arizona put, I heard for a fact they've let 2 vatos back in after a few others vouched for it. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Could be, yeah. Do you guys talk to Trigger? I don't. Chop don't either. We haven't been out. I wish I could get a hold of him. I'd love to talk to him.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's on a different path I'm in, which I'm sure he is. He's still out. I'm sure he saw that all that other stuff was. I mean, there's no future in whatever path would have been. You know what I mean? It just wasn't worth it. So, Pete Boy Moreno's locked the fuck out. He tried to make me flip to Raza on my 18th birthday in SMU2. Really put pressure. 2 days later, he put some pressure on Sammy Corona. Made him turn informant. Remember, Sammy Corona was they put that fool on. He was old man. or at least they put him on. He's on the list as old damn from the Department of Corrections.
Sammy.
Yeah, I got a picture of him, and then he's on the list that I have from that they had put him on there. But on the DOC website under disciplinary infractions, what does conspiracy A and conspiracy B mean? The disciplinary, remember, there's group A, group B, and group C. So when they say you are conspiring to do a group A, it could be you were conspiring to riot, because that's one of the things in group A. Or you're conspiring to hit somebody because murder or assault is a group A. If you're conspiring not to go to work, you can get conspiring to group C if they did that. So it's usually how it works because of those 3 tiers of shot of the write-ups, group A, B, and C. What is Simple's legal name? It is Leonardo. Yeah, Leonardo. God damn, like I forget all these people, brother. Once I'm right here talking, it is Leonardo. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I know where. I was with him in Winslow, not Winslow, Yuma, in the hole. Let me see if I can find his name real quick before I waste too much time here.
We're going on an hour.
Are we? Yeah, 57 minutes. We'll do about 20 more, no?
20.
What you think? Less?
10.
All right. I'll try to get through all these questions then real quick.
I'm gonna after we're done, I'm gonna see if I can send you that video and you can put that up also.
Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll have it come out tomorrow morning. Man, do I not have him on here? I'm gonna have to find it, bro. The person that asked that question.
I got him on my on what is it? Not JPay, but the other one.
Yeah. I remember you wrote him, right? Oh, Leonardo Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leonardo Martinez from Dupovilla. He's actually went in there for they said he killed Michael Carvajal's brother, Angel. What barrio in Arizona you think has the hardest rep? This fool is asking. What you think, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a few. The Milpas was a big one back in the day. Dupovilla obviously has a lot of vatos that were carnales. Hollywood was a big name. In the 90s, I remember they had the CIA for a little bit, which was a bunch of them barrios together: Hollywood, Westside Chicanos, Dupovilla, Eastside LCM. Those are some of the main ones that I remember.
What is that, the other one with they blew up too. They were sangres.
Southside Posse.
Yeah, Southside Posse.
Yeah. Didn't Cano get hit way back? Who's Cano? Do you know Cano?
Cano.
You said that name. I think that's why they're bringing it up, but I don't remember that name.
Oh, Baby Joe Cano. He's old school.
Did he get hit?
Not that I know of.
Did y'all ever have a member of a different race but Chicano in his heart, another person along the lines of Peg Leg Joe Morgan? Yeah, We had Jesse Canui. He's full-blooded Filipino.
Pablo.
Paul Eppinger, Pablo. He's half black and half Indian, I think, right? Or is
Yeah.
he half Mexican?
He's got Mexican, black, and Indian.
Yeah, and then Philip Jules, half black, half white.
Ricky, little Ricky.
Yeah, he got black in him.
Yeah.
That's Philip Jules' sister.
Yeah.
Um,
I used to call him Michael all the time. He used to get pissed.
yeah. There was a bunch of them, bro. As long as you were down for what it represented, they didn't care about none of that.
You Chino, ain't you?
Huh?
Samoan, ain't you a Samoan? Half Samoan?
Getting there. Island High, Mr. Cricket, you got a voice for media. I don't know, bro. Every time I do videos, people say that I'm trying to sound hard and trying to still stick with the. What do? I change my voice to be I don't know, gangster. Pendejos. Have you heard of Paradigm Media News? His name is Boxer, and his dropout from Nuestra Familia, and he tells a story like you do. Ese, you should check him out. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you've seen it, T Rilla, but me and Boxer actually did a Shot Caller podcast together a couple times. We did video and audio ones together. We're in a hotel room together doing recording, and then we actually did it like this, the way me and Chopper doing it. Been about a year now, but yeah, I know Boxer. A convict's perspective in the house. What up, Rojo and Flaco? Don't worry, I'm still loyal to ACP. Little Joe Padilla was from Yuma. That what it is. Joe Padilla. That's the one. 27th Ave Bar and Grill. That's it. Oh, it wasn't talking about Westside Finiquera. Was Mundo gone? No, Mundo's not gone, but for now. What year was that, Cricket, when Sinner did that pendejada at Michelle's bar? That was 2002. He got out. He was out for about a month and a half, and he ended up picking up about 7 of those things. Nutcase, man. Bobby Pete would go to the highlighter. Lovely Ghoul. Do you guys know Arizona Meadow Angel Garcia? His wife was, that's Big Chipas from Dogtown. Yeah, that he was one of my co-defendants in our case where Chopper's homeboy set us up. How long have you both been out? I've been out about 5 years now already. Chop.
December 1st.
That'll be your year, right?
This December will be a year.
Jay Black for El Miraje, Arizona. Salute. All right now. El Mirage. BCL.
Little Mexico.
That's beating Barrio Chico Locos over there.
I used to hang out over there.
Orale de Viejito Chop took his afternoon nap, so he's ready to go live tonight. Que no, shout out to Chop. He reminded me of my jefito. Rest in peace. They literally have the same estilo.
Good vato.
Sinner 1313 put, what's the beef with Bad Boy, Cricket? I got no beef, brother. I'm just doing my thing, and I guess he don't like the way I do it, so he says what he says, brother. But
Bad Boy, what, Mr. Poet?
Yeah. I haven't said nothing disrespectful to or about the dude,
I did. I didn't say anything disrespectful, but I lit a fire under his ass, and then after that, he just didn't stop.
I mean, if people have questions, I'll answer them. If he doesn't like my answers, or if he doesn't like what I know, all I'm doing is saying and doing what I know on here, and so it is what it is, bro. So there's no beef on my end as far as I'm concerned. It's about I'm trying to go positive on this highlight right here. For me to have beef would be hypocritical.
And we talk facts. That vato hasn't even been around. I've been around since the 80s.
Yeah. Sinner 1313. I saw that he thought you were Johnny for a while, and I just think that there's a lot of stuff that it's just not. It's just not. He don't know. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But What's the hierarchy breakdown, lowest to highest? This fool. You know, I'll have to do a video on that because we'll be here all day, brother. I need to get to these comments, bro. But we'll definitely bring that up. Chop tired from sitting behind a desk all day, Bobby B. Yeah, little JP was killed in Mexico. Oh, he's talking about Joe Padilla. They killed him, huh? When I was in Bachman 2010, I had to pay a stamp every month. All Raza did. I was told every yard had to pay 500 every month to the Carnales. Is this accurate? I heard they started doing that, but that's not in my time. You hear about that, bro?
No.
I actually heard that was something that you remember Pistol Pete, Chidas,
Yeah.
him, and I think Sid Vicious started that. When they were kind of running the show. That's what I heard. So running streets put blessings, homies. Francisco VP Tasty did die in 2019. Had to double check and saw his obituary. Damn. I haven't looked him up for a while, bro, so I didn't know that. I think I looked him up a couple years ago, and I think he was locked up again. Did he die inside or outside, if you know? That was I don't know if you know him, bro. Tasty from Hollywood. His real name was Anthony Aguilar. He was good skina. He was out there with me when I was out there for my little bit of months.
Oh, no.
And yeah, he was good, man. Jojo AZ put, I think Theo Danny is back in Arizona. His Theo is Danny Dizzy Montaño.
Dizzy Montaño.
That was on death row, bro. Carnal Dizzy.
Oh, yeah. Been a long time.
G thoughts. Do you actually make money being from such an organization, and was you able to walk away with it? No, not a lot of money. You could live comfortably in the Pinta, but it ain't nothing to throw your life away for. That's for damn sure.
Right.
Bobby B put chop right about the taxing 100. Orale. Orale Flaco tapping one time for your mind. Michael Guy, Jesse killed the COs on June of 73. He started a fire in his cell. Yeah, he lit his mattress on fire. Roy Rodriguez was a conspirer, and
Yeah, Roy Rodriguez.
people turned against Jesse in this case. Yeah, if you know Roy, that was Posse's nephew.
Yeah.
Roy and Abelino and Wimpy were the original three that escaped from Fort Grant when it was a juvenile facility. And they shot that cop, and then they shot that other person at the house, and they ended up getting busted in Yuma and picked up 75 years for that. Yeah. And so those were the original vatos that started the Emmett back then, to include JB, obviously. JB came a little bit after them three.
Yeah, because they went to the Pinta in 71, 70.
Yeah, all of them, their numbers are one number apart from each other. And then
Yeah.
JB, it's like theirs is like 30 and then something. JB's like 33 or something like that, or 32. But yeah, it's crazy. What's up, Mashika? You still in contact with Chino? I was on the yard with him in Winslow. You talked to Greyhound? Oh, you were in Winslow with Chino, huh? Nah, I haven't talked to him, brother. But I remember when he was out there, he ended up he went to the minimum, and then the dog bit him when he started, the sit down stuff, and then when he got to the yarda in Kaibab, he smashed that paisa with the metal tray in the face in the chow hall, and then he ended up in Dos. And as far as Greyhound's concerned, to be continued. Rogelio Hernandez sent us $9.99, brother, and a super sticker. $10. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Man, he sent us $19.99 the last time, remember?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Good looking.
That's floaters, remember? Jose Peña, respect, San Antonio, Texas. Gabriel Granado, whatever happened to Shorty from Wedgwood? Javier, I think he said his name. I don't know him. What yard is Simple on? Right now he's in Central Unit, and it's not Simple, brother. Everyone says that, but it's Simple with a CEMPO. It's a Nahuatl name, and it's actually because he has that big old double X on the front of his neck for 20th Street. So they put that on. They named him Simple from that. It was Andy Cano, I think, got hit. That's what JoJo's saying. David Caballero sent us $5 for a super sticker, and he's a member, brother. He got the little member stamp. I opened the member thing, bro. I got to come up with new little badges. I'm using the generic YouTube ones right now, but he's a member, bro. I appreciate that, David. Thank you so much, bro. $5 también. Panteras was the spot back in the day. Garcia's, Las Avenidas too. Panteras. What did Chopper think when he first saw the Gangland show on Arizona MS Scene Center and then mentioning the Cisneros brothers?
I really didn't think anything. I was already gone by then. I came out on that too.
Yeah, they got a pic. They flash your picture, right?
Yeah, me. I think it was.
It's you, Trigger, Bruno, and your homeboy Dreamer.
Yeah.
If I was going to turn myself in next month, first time in the joint, what's the first thing I should do when I hit the yard? I'm kind of swole. Nothing. Just do your time, brother. Get your property. Just do your time, bro. Pretend like, maintain your respect, maintain being respectful to people. There's no reason to look at people crazy or trying to act the fool.
Yeah.
Do your time, be respectful, there's no reason to try to like buck up and try to pretend like you hard or you can smash everybody. That time. Go ahead.
One thing different about Arizona that I know of, that they don't try you over there. Like a lot of other states and a lot of Fed joints, the raza will try you.
Yeah.
But back when I was there, anybody that come in, we would welcome them.
Yeah.
And if you stayed neutral, you stayed neutral. That's fine. You were always up under the M.
Yeah. We would check paperwork, and that was the extent of it. As long as paperwork was good, I mean, you did your thing, man. If you got into any kind of issues that you couldn't handle yourself, you would be under the EMA. They would take care of you, and you would have no obligation to them. It's just a raza thing when it comes to that. Just don't put yourself out there. Don't sit there and say, man, I'll do. If they're talking about someone getting smashed, don't
volunteer. Nothing. Do your time. Get out.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you'll do good time just like that, brother. Take advantage of any programs that they're offering. I know that they don't offer a lot anymore. You can't go in there and get a degree, but you can read as many books as you can get your hands on, brother, and teach yourself.
Yep, self-help.
Yep. Junior put, "What's up, Theo Chop? It's BJ."
Hey, what's happening?
T Rilla, is it true that when you're made and when you get out from the Pinta, they give you care package of China and Feria? What did you get when you came home from the pen? I ain't get no care package like that.
With a lista.
Yeah. No, brother. When I got out, there was only like 2 other carnales on the street at the time. And really that was it. It was just about trying to figure out any obligations, and most of the obligations was who was on the lista to get killed, basically. Yeah. And so that's it. You don't get, there's nothing, I mean, no feria, no none of that, unless you had it established yourself or you had Skina sending you stuff. But yeah, none of that, bro.
The one that was doing that a lot was Indio. If he was out there and you were, I mean, you were able to go pick something up from him, he would look out.
Yeah. Well, and so was Big Al and Monchi in Tucson with that for a little bit. But it wasn't no kind of regla or nothing. They're just giving skina to the carnal, you know what I mean? Basically, there was no like, there was no treasurer that held some type of money where everybody got something when they needed it. None of that. To be honest, bro, it's a bunch of selfish ass dope fiends,
That's
and
it.
they're not gonna have that to give. Period. So, uh, but freedom there. But we ended up standing up and stopped that. It wasn't right to pay to be in prison. It's about the stamp thing. Yeah, I feel you.
That's good.
Tell us about Guadalupe and the significance in the Arizona familia history. Um, I mean, Indio's the main motivator there. He's the one that uh, was Indio the first bro that came out of that came out of Guadalupe? Do you know?
I think so. Yeah, he was, and because what he had a he had a he had a 39 or 40 something thousand.
Nah, he got like a 5 number, bro. 5 or 6.
Does
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what, but he didn't have that old of a number. Um, and I can't remember exactly. Let me see real quick if I
he
can.
never really did a lot of time either.
No, not until these last ones. He has a 5 number, 52289.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he came in with Pancho, Water Dog.
Oh, Hernandez.
Yeah, he came in that around that time right there.
Yeah. Uh, did Roy Rodriguez die in prison? Yes, he did. Roy and Posse both died in prison in Rincon. Uh,
Really?
yeah, in the medical ward, IPC they I think probably cirrhosis or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
and Roy died first, like 4 years before Posse. When my homie got out, they got him started up with the G and with G and $1,000 to answer question Trilla. Oh yeah, who was your homie? You got lucky. I didn't get out to that. Uh, what would happen if Jesse Bojorquez hit a GPR that isn't locked down? They probably hit him, bro. I would. They probably and he probably died because he's old as hell, bro.
They just throw a little pebble at him.
Yeah. Sparky Hustles, Arizona. You ever heard of Leonard Medina? Is that Wheelo, Sparky? I heard of a Wheelo Medina, if that's the one you're talking about. And is he from the Cofelds? Answer that, and then I'll tell you something. T Rilla signed up to be a member, bro, of our of the thing. He's a member now. Appreciate it, T Rilla. Thank you, bro.
Remember Mousy?
Mousy?
Yeah, Medina. What the hell was his name? He was from the projects. He was a Skina. He was never a Carnal, but he was a Skina.
Oh, your nephew put ask Chopper if he's ever ran into my pops on any yard. Junior?
No, nah, no. I was already gone by the time they got locked up.
Michael Gallego put, did you ever hear about Perico running the carpas in 2006? The carpas in the county?
The
And which,
tent
huh?
city.
Yeah. And you're talking about which Perico from Califas? I haven't heard any of that. Is Big Will Romero in good standing? I don't know that name. Michael Gallego put, yeah, the stamp thing lasted less than 6 months. Damn. Rasko Perisic put greetings from Serbia. All right.
Wow.
What's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome. Matthew Hernandez put, Water Dog is doing good, working. That's my primo. Yep. Good shit. That's good to hear.
Well, when you see him, tell him I said, "What's up?" It's been a long time. Keep up the good work and stay out of prison.
T. Rilla put, welcome to the clica ese. I'm a member, carnal, waiting for my placazo. Haha. Because he became a member. I'm
Right.
gonna. I'm. I told you I got the generic little thing, but I'm gonna come up with something for the members, bro. They can get little badges that'll be next to their name, telling us they're members.
Right.
Every month that they renew, it'll change colors or be different. I also made a bunch of little emojis. I put those on there already that members can use and put in the thing. I put like little handcuff vatos and little dudes with the black and white stripes y la madre, you know what I mean? Just funny little shit they can use. So Sparky, his brother Audi Medina from Southside Phoenix. His brother. So you're talking about Wilo Medina's brother. I think that's what you're saying. Because you're talking about Wilo Medina from the Cofields, correct? Question. I don't know. Indio was a really cool vato. He was good friends with my primo, and he always told me to keep my head straight. Yeah, Indio had a good head on his own damn shoulders. He was a good dude. He just got caught up, you know. Orale, just got online, carnal. Did you know a vato named Robert Arguayo Cholito from Grandel? I didn't. JB wouldn't see the calentada coming if you're to the left of him with that ojo. We shouldn't be laughing at that, man.
Yeah, that's bad.
Gabriel Granado, I heard they killed Gangster, Daniel Communist. Yeah, I heard that too. Uh, I knew Gangster. You remember Gangster from Sherman Park, bro?
Gangster.
He was a good dude, good skina. He had a primo that was a carnal, but I was with him and I got out. When I got out, when I got out to the yarda from the hole, Gangster was in my van. Yeah, he was a good dude. Big
I
dude.
remember. I left Arizona in 2004.
Yeah, but this was way before that. This is when I was still doing my first bid in 2000, 99, 2000. And Gangster I think Gangster had like a 5-6 number también. Why was Kiki from Eastside LCM killed? I don't know. I don't know, Kiki. What happens to Doble gang members in prison, Arizona? Nothing. They run paisa for the most part. If they're paisas, that's all I saw. A lot of them. I think now I heard it wasn't in my time, so obviously it wasn't in choppers. But I've heard people say that they started their own little clica too in the Pinta, not Border Brothers, but something that's named with doble in it or something. Um, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that's what I heard. So he put Perico from Arizona. Indio wanted him smashed for not sending the Carnales in Fourth Ave Frajos. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like all of them. Speak on the so-called splits within the new. Yeah, we will. We'll get into that. We'll try and have people on that can speak a little bit more on the ones from the later dates. You guys got to remember that I left when that trigger stuff and chopper stuff and all that was just starting. I was in the Maricopa County jail with them, so I was considered part of the Maricopa County faction, but it wasn't to the degree that it became. You know what I mean? At that time, there was just whisperings, there was issues, it was within us. But we'll get to that when we get the chance. Let me try and knock these out real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Cricket, you ever heard of El Barrio La Victoria? Of course, from Tempe. Yeah, just found this channel yesterday and watched everything. Keep up the good work. Subscribe. Thank you, John Morrison. I appreciate it, brother. Cholo, torcido, cry later, smile now. T-Rilla. They are brothers. Sparky Hustle put they are brothers from Southside Phoenix. Francisco VP Tasty died on the streets, I believe. Oh, okay. Bobby B, people think because you're a brother, you're automatically getting a kick down. LOL. I never saw a rich carnal or heard of one. Nope. The closest one was probably Big Al and Indio and them, but I mean, not rich. They had feria, but they had to continue that lifestyle to keep on getting it.
Indio had hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
He was close to being a millionaire.
Yeah. But it goes away once you got to pay all them lawyers, and then every time they raise you, they take a big chunk, and he got 9 kids or 10 kids by like 9 different rucas that he got to support.
And he had like 4 cantones
Yeah.
in one street.
Yeah. So I mean, that stuff that goes fast when you're no longer making money either. So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Kiki from Eastside LCM was my primo's primo. I remember when they found him shot in the driver's seat of his carro. He lost control and drove into some lady's house. It was sad. T. Rilla wrote that. Yeah. Indio wasn't a good vato at all. He wanted the homies in Carapa smashed over frajos. They didn't even know about it and were in contact with Cuervo's secretary, Melissa. Melissa. What year was this, Michael Gallego? Because was that a new is that Melissa? She came later, I guess. You're not talking about Margie, right? Bobby B. Indio got like a 52 number, yeah. Jojo Arizona, make sure you hit that like for the homie show, some support. Yeah, bro. Whoever's on right now, if you guys can hit that like for us, man, it's much appreciated. It just helps this. They call it the. Man, I don't know what the hell they call it, but the thingamajigger. Go and show other people. That's the technical terms they use, bro.
The thingamajigger.
Yeah. Go show other people.
Share.
Yeah. All that.
It's called share.
Leonard Medina been down for like 20 years now. Okay. Cricket, I think you were one of the carnales in 4th Ave in 2006 when Indio was tripping on the carpas. No, I wasn't. I had already left. I never been to 4th Ave, bro. I was in the 6th floor in Madison with all them. I ended up going to the CCA when they opened 4th Ave and walked all them fools over there. Yeah, I never made it over there to 4th Ave with them.
That was at the new county jail, huh?
Yeah, they were building that when I was there.
Yeah.
They put us all in our own pod. Like it was, there's 15 cells. I was up in the corner. Pablo was next door to me. Then it was little Vinny. Then it was Chino. Then Big Casper. Then you had Richie Rich. Then Luis Cisneros. Big Chipas. And then at the end, also from Victoria. Then you went downstairs and Indio was in the corner. Little Chipas was there. Anyway, all 15 cells was just us. And they put us all in our own pod. But I ended up leaving before they did the whole 4th Ave. Oh, Sinner came back and he was up there with us too. Sinner's crazy. Indio all good in my book. Derek for real said, glad that yous are both well. Keep up the good work. Stay free. Gracias, Duke. Yeah. Thanks for the welcome, Cricket. Watching your channel here in Serbia regularly. Send my regards to Chopper and keep up the good work. Absolutely, brother. Just because put Cuvos, fellas. All right, now. What's going on, brother? Margie, I remember her. Jojo, Arizona. Yeah. Quick story. No, I'll tell it another time. Luis Mambo, 2012. You remember also with the skulls tatted across his forehead from Avondale? Was he one? He was not one, but I do remember him. I was with him in Buckeye. And yeah, I remember him, bro. Michael got 2006, and yeah, my bad. It was Margie who we were calling, leaving messages. Yeah. So Margie Camacho is how I met my ruca. She's my girl's tia. And she was with Longo before she was with Crow. When Longo went to death row, Crow stole her from him. And that became his girl. When I went up there, me and Longo were together, and we used to use the phone lines, we had the blow-up lines, and I would call all the time. And I ended up calling one time, and her niece answered. And I started talking to her, and she became my ruca. When I got out, I moved into Margie's house, and I was with my ruca and stuff. And then Ended up getting her pregnant, and that's who I have a son with. Margie just died about 5-6 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, something like that. Do you guys know OG Johnny Medina from Maravilla? I don't. Spent several years starting at age 13. No loyalty amongst thieves. Freedom is great. Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Maria Conchina's, second best Chinese food in South Phoenix. It's right off 7th Street in Buckeye. Maria Cochinas. Bobby B put Water Dog, a good motherfucker. Yeah, he is. Esteban con El Arpaio. Joe Arpaio. Was story going to be about Margie and your girl? Oh, Michael Gallego. So you know about that, huh? Okay.
How old was she? How old was she? You were what? 18, and how old was she? Like 12?
Shut the fuck up. Maruka was 18. I was 23. You ever heard of Kikas Galvan? No. Michael Gallego put, ha, I was right. So Michael Gallegos know me. You guys know of any blood brothers who were Arizona MM members?
Shit, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, there was quite a few. I mean,
I think the first ones was Caballo and his brother Pete, and then Buddy and his brother
yeah, Sueño,
Sueño, and then
Mean Gene and Art.
oh yeah, they came later. Flaco, the other two from 9th Street.
Oh,
Rilo,
Miko.
Miko.
And his brother had a different last name.
Yeah.
Angel.
Angel, yeah. Miko and Angel.
Yeah.
And you know what? All of them are ended up on the lista.
Except for Gene.
Yeah.
So far. He'll be there.
Yeah, eventually.
How did you all feel about Tent City? I've never been to Tent City. You had to be doing county time and something else. I don't know what the.
When I got locked up, Madison was brand new.
Yeah. When I went there, we were still wearing the blues. They hadn't switched us to that bush, that black and white stripes yet.
Right.
We still wore blues, and we still had regular, white boxers, whites, all that stuff. He was just starting to take stuff, bro. He was already the sheriff, but he had just took like frajos and coffee and stuff,
He wasn't even the sheriff when I got locked up in the county jail.
Yeah. He wasn't?
No.
No, of course not. Yeah. He ended up being for a long time, bro.
I know. That's
the
crazy.
one said, "Are you guys getting vaccinated?" I'm not. I already had it, and I'm not. You're doing it, bro?
I already got vaccinated.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Get vaccinated, everybody.
Michael Gallego, Margie Camacho had to do time for being the secretary. Yeah, she did. They gave her 5 years for that. How was your relationship with Khalifa Zeme? How was it? I don't know. In our time, there was no relationship. Nowadays, I guess they're all good. I think the Arizona Emma should have kept the original name, bro, but that's just my opinion, homie. Home slice. Yeah. I mean, when you hear about something that actually it's a catchy name, you know what I'm saying? So I guess part of that, and then since it was already something that was established, people already had fear of the name and all that. I guess that's why they did it. I don't know. I mean
the name carries so much weight. It's not the individual. It's not the individual that represents it. It's the name, Mexican Mafia. That's what carries all the weight right there.
Yeah. So it is. I mean, if you're looking at it from like a marketing standpoint, I mean, it was the best. That's the name to keep.
Mm-hmm.
Sopas with tuna or tamales made out of Doritos. Shit. Tamales made out of Doritos.
Yeah.
Oh, this motherfucker. T-Rilla put, homie, you were rocking the cradle, ese. The record. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you was.
She was 18, bro. I was 23.
That's why you got kicked out the Emin because
Get the fuck out of here.
no, puro pedo. He's telling the truth. I'm just fucking with him.
Michael Gallego put, I only know of you from this channel, and you don't remember me asking about Margie from your first lives. Oh, okay. Yeah. How is that about the droops from SD, a so-called one was in the DI 67 and still calling shots from the hole? LOL. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. The vaccines are BS from Michael Gallego. I heard Sergio Mendes, Big Serge from 87th Ave, gave up that fake fam. Just because Sergio Mendes was not from 87th Ave. Sergio Mendes is from 9th Street. But yeah, he gave up too. He's already he's in Buckeye. And actually, he picked up his murder case in my house. Him and Valentino Otero from Dupa Villa and another vato kidnapped the dude in the middle of the night and tied him up and held him in my house until I woke up. And when I told them what was about to happen was not going to happen in my house, they took him out to the desert and they killed the dude. And that's what he's in for now. Him and them, they ended up raiding my house. Everything was good. They didn't arrest anybody at that time. The third person that was with him, that was actually his cousin, ended up telling on him on that case. But yeah, he's from 9th Street. He was Jojo Bernal's half brother. He was living out there with me on. We were actually on 83rd and Osborne when that happened in my house. Do you know of any father and son locked up together? Well, there was Big Rick and Little Rick, RJ and Little RJ, and there's quite a few others. Angel Molina and Miko Velasco, Bobby B. But yeah, that's them. Angel Molina and Miko Velasco were brothers from 9th Street. Yeah.
Nico had it made too, man. Because he had that ruka from that was a jeweler,
New York or something, right?
Yeah, yep. And I mean, he had it. She loved this dude, man. She did bend over backwards for him.
He had
went to New York. He came back. Huh?
He had that stupid star tattooed on his head. He said it was for the what was that? The football, the Cowboys.
Miko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that girl loved him, but he couldn't stay away from the drugs.
Yeah.
He did more his thing was the bank robberies. They ended up getting for. LOL, did you have to get your parents' permission to join? LOL. No.
Hey, it's about that time.
Yeah. After parole, I lived in San Diego, Miami, then spent savings in Guadalajara. Okay, good point. Sparky Hustles, Arizona. The Canales found that in your closet, that skeleton in your closet. Que no, LOL, I'm cracking up. You guys made my night. By the way, good messing with you, Essie. You fellas have a good night until next time. Huh?
The cradle. They found the cradle in your closet.
Stupid. Oh man. Orale Chopper, con todo respeto, when they took you to the Pinta, you go in a car or a stagecoach?
I went on a burro.
Is that Sergio, the one that was with Marsha? I don't know Marsha, bro. I just know it's Big Serge. They actually used to call him Negro from 9th Street. But his name's Sergio Mendes. They made him, and then they sent him out of state, and that's what made him walk away because his family's, he couldn't see his wife and kids. Michael Gallego put good night, fellas. And the last One-Eyed Jack had the star on the side of his forehead. What does it mean? One-Eyed Jack did too. I don't know. You have to ask Chopper because Chopper's the one that destroyed that dude's life.
That's fucked
They were
up.
supposed to be. They're supposed to be good friends.
That was my dog right there. We came up together.
See,
Should have fucked up. He fucked
take a,
up.
take a lesson from that right there. They're dogs and grew up together, and this fool sent someone to kill that fool. That's what that shit's about.
Yeah, exactly. If you're in it, and I was in it all the way. And if you fucked up, I mean, you fucked up. I wouldn't care if you were my mother.
Yeah.
That's the way I was. I was fucked up in the head.
Yeah. LOL. Jack is cool. Leave him alone. LOL.
Yeah, Jack. Where is Jack? Jack, I'm sorry, man. You shouldn't have lied to me, though.
You guys all have a good night. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like. For those that donated, did the super stickers, man, we appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Those that are signed up as members, thank you for that as well. Those that haven't, check it out, man. You know, I'm not offering a lot. Just we have a $1.99 one and a $4.99 one. I'll try to make it worth it. But I'm not gonna go too high with that. So it is what it is.
Flash him one time.
I'm gonna flash. Let me see the flash. Where's the flash? Go like with this one.
Bam, bam.
Nah, just bullshitting with you guys. You guys, thank you guys for being here, man. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Couple days, we'll be back.
DCGM78 said, "What's up, Chopper? I was in Central Unit with you." He didn't put his real name.
All right.
Thank you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Watch the video. Watch the video that I'm gonna put out too of my speech.
Yeah, I'll put that out. I'll have that come out in the morning. And for those of you, just so you know, like we said, we're gonna try and do these more often. So we'll be back in a couple of days.
Yeah.
You guys have anything you want answered, or anything you guys like a topic you guys would want us to talk about instead of just sitting here bullshitting? Put it in the comments, man, and we'll try to put something together for the next one. So we'll see what's up. Pete and Big Knack were brothers. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, that's what he said. Caballo and them. All right, brothers. You guys have a good night. And
see you soon.
Hasta la próxima.
Okay. Yeah. Much love.
Be careful.
Stay safe. God bless.
There it is there.